Also, the Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has called on the military high command to work as a team to secure the country peacefully. The defense chief made the call during the formal taking over ceremony of the newly appointed acting chief of army staff, Major General Olufemi Oluyede, in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. Here's details.
The CDS noted that it is unprecedented to have an acting chief of army staff when there is a substantive chief of army staff who unfortunately is indisposed. General Christopher Musa stressed that Major General Oluyede will act until the president of the country decides otherwise.
That's never happened in the history of the armed forces of Nigeria. But as human beings, we know situations will always present itself, and what is done with the situation is what makes the difference. Our brother and our friend, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Abiodun Lagbaja, went on his leave and went for his medical checkup and had reasons to stay behind to continue to do his medical checkup. It is our prayers that he will get better, fit enough to resume back as the Chief of Army Staff. In the interim, based on the powers conferred on the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, he has decided and directed and appointed an acting Chief of Army Staff with the full powers and responsibilities of the Chief of Army Staff until the President decides otherwise.
He congratulated him on his appointment as he implored him not to rest on his laurels in ensuring that he justified the confidence reposed in him by the President, Commander-in-Chief.
You have to note that your selection was based on your vast knowledge of military leadership at all levels, character and competence. You are a member of a larger team of professional soldiers who are saddled with the responsibility of defending the territorial integrity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by land, sea, and air as captured in our Constitution. It is therefore expected of you to consolidate and improve on the course of the substantive Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja, as well as past Chief of Army Staff, in order to sustain the high level of professionalism, discipline, resilience, and regimentation that the Nigerian Army is known for all over the world. While I congratulate you on your appointment, I implore you not to rest on your oars in ensuring that you justify the confidence reposed on you by the President, Commander-in-Chief.
In his remark, after the completion of the signing of the taking over notes, General Oluyede promised to hold sway as acting Chief of Army Staff to the return of Lieutenant General Abiodun Lagbaja, who is the substantive Chief of Army Staff. The acting Chief of Army Staff solicited prayers for the Lieutenant General Lagbaja speedy recovery and safe return to complete the excellent job that has been started.
Appointment as acting Chief of Army Staff is simply to hold sway while Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja, our Chief of Army Staff, is a way to enable him to take sufficient time to get necessary medical attention and recuperate. And that I intend to do with the whole of my heart and loyalty to the Constitution, as well as Mr. President, and by extension to my leader, Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja, that I have been mandated to stand in for. As we journey through this unique period, I request that we all continue to pray for General Lagbaja's speedy recovery and safe return to complete the excellent job we have started. Furthermore, I seek everyone's support and cooperation so that we can succeed together in stemming all forms of insecurity currently being witnessed across the country and return this our beautiful country to the land of peace and economic prosperity.
Until his appointment, Acting Chief of Army Staff Oluyede served as the 56th Commander of the Elite Infantry Corps of the Nigerian Army based in Jaji, Kaduna. The 56-year-old Oluyede and Lagbaja were coursemates and members of the 39th Regular COAS. He was commissioned a second lieutenant in 1992, effective from 1987. He rose to Major General in September of 2020.